Hi, Linda Bauman here from stampingwithlinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Today is a technique video and we are going to make a faux seashore. Now, I have been sharing a lot of the Waves of the Ocean Designer Series paper, and today it's no different. I am using a different C stamp set. I am using the Friends Are Like Seashells bundle to create my card today. But we are going to be creating a faux seashore with our painted texture 3D embossing folder and our Designer Series paper and some crumb cake. So what I have is my Designer Series paper. This measures 4 inches by 5 1/4, and what we are going to do, I'm not too sure which side I want. I think I want that side. I am going to just tear my paper like so. And as you see, when I rip it, I have a white edge on one side, but I'm going to flip it over and I don't have that white edge on this side. I'm going to bring in a piece of crumb cake cardstock. I'm going to use the little sand dots from the Friends Are Like Seashells stamp set and my crumb cake ink, and I am just going to randomly stamp the dots so that it looks like my sand. This piece is a little bit wider than it needs to be. It is the 5 1/4. And then we are going to put it on a piece of Pacific Point that is 4 1/8 by 5 3/8. So we're going to grab the paper, add some adhesive. I don't want to put too much adhesive along the spot that I ripped so that I can add my sand. So we've got that. We're going to grab the sand, add some adhesive on it, and put it on the bottom. But I think what really makes it look like sand is when we add, there we've got the waves going onto the sand. But like I said, I'm going to grab that painted texture 3D embossing folder, and I am going to run it through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. So just give me a second here and I'll run that through. Speaking of the Stampin' Emboss and Cut machine, our mini Stampin' Emboss machine is on sale at a 25% discount right now. But look at how the texture of that painted texture embossing folder makes the ripple effect for like our sand and our ocean. So I just think that is very fun. I'm going to bring in a piece of basic white, and this is 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. I'm going to put our ocean waves and sand on there. And then we're going to add our seashells. I have already taken the seashells, stamped them in the crumb cake, and I used the petal pink, the ivory, and the crumb cake to color my shells in. I'm going to use some dimensionals to pop it up. I also used Wink Stella to give it a nice shimmer. So we've got my shell, my bigger shell. I'm just gonna add that right there. I'm gonna go in and get my sand dollar. Again, I hope you can see the shimmer from that Wink Stella. It's just perfect on those shells. And we're going to add that right about there. And then I have a starfish. Going to go ahead and break the fibers up there to make that starfish kind of come alive. Just going to use a small dimensional on that. And then I have some of the seaweed from trying to find my glue dots or my silicone mat, and I'm not seeing either one of them. So we're just going to take the back of my dimensional pad and just add some adhesive on my seaweed. Oops. I'm going to put that down. There we go. And then we've got some more never can find the tools I need right when I need them. So just going to add that right under there. Let's pull that dimensional up. There we go. Then I have my words. This is from that stamp set. It says, "Friends are like seashells. We collect them along the way." And each one are just as unique as the shells that we find. It doesn't say that on that stamp, but it is so true. This rectangle that I cut out is from the Picture This die. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my faux sea glass. And I'm just going to add some sea glass right on my beach here in the different colors. Now this sea glass at the time I'm taping is out of stock, but we are expecting shipment in before the catalog is done. So just a fun little embellishment to represent the sea. Let's bring that down there. I'm even going to put a couple up here on the verse. So just a great little accent to your card. Just a different shape than what we've had in the past. Maybe put some up here too, maybe just one. And there you have our faux seashore done with the Friends Are Like shells. Friends are like, yeah, Friends Are Like seashells bundle. Mouthful. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. We'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.